What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed that practice round with my dad, his little birthday round posted yesterday and the day before. It was a lot of fun making it. And today we have a very special video, one that I did not want to make whatsoever. I was kind of forced, and there may or may not be a couple of these soon to come. We are going to rewind it back a couple of birthdays ago to 2021. I believe I am 12 years old in this video. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I never knew that my mom edited this together, and thankfully it was never posted to my YouTube channel. But now it's going to be, and I will be reacting to it for the first time ever right here. I've never seen this, but I did it, and whew, do I got a look going on right here. I've got some long hair. I got pretty long hair right now, but this was back when it was like down to my shoulders. I got the dynamic cap on, bright red shirt. I'm rocking it. So I think this is probably some driving tips, some throwing tips. And if you're a youngster out there or you're just starting, go out and throw, go out and film yourself. If you want to film, if you are passionate about this, go do it. Even if you don't post it, you can look back on it later like I'm going to right now and critique yourself because it's probably not going to be very good. But this should be fun and a little bit embarrassing for me, but fun for you guys. Let's just dive into it. Okay. I don't know if I want to click start, but I have to. Here we go. Throwing tips with Dallas Garber, a young Dallas Garber.
In today's video, I will be demonstrating how to drive, how to get accuracy, and how to get a little bit more distance, but for beginners. So there's the basics of how to throw and what to throw and differences between drivers as well.
Pretty high-pitched voice.
Enjoy the video.
Ooh. Okay. A little toss, okay.
The first thing you want to know with driving is the grip. Now you might notice I have tape on my hand, as because sometimes when you throw harder, you might split open your fingers, so I have to put tape on to...
What was I throwing here, like 220, 250? What am I talking about throwing harder?
What you're going to do, take your 4 fingers, whichever throwing hand you have, wrap them under the disc, get a little bit closer for this, wrap them under the disc with the balls of your fingers, under and super tight right there. And then your thumb over the top like a clamp. And you want your thumb to be right basically on the rim of that disc. That's where your thumb should go. And you're not trying to grip it as hard as you can, but you're not trying to grip it super lightly. You want to grip it firm enough to where somebody tries to grab it from you, they're not going to be able to. But don't hurt your hand by trying to grab it.
Don't break your hand trying to grip the disc. Good advice, Dallas. Good advice.
Grip for driving.
That's not how I grip my disc anymore. It's a lot looser now.
When you're driving, you can either do a standstill, where it is just your hip movement going side to side, or if you want to be a little bit more complex, this is a X step.
I don't advise anybody doing a standstill. I think I only said this because I knew 2 people who did standstills, and one of them's Graham Russell. If for some reason any of you know him, he throws only standstill, and it's like 500 foot bombs. I don't understand how he does it. The only other person I know is Manny Gunkel. She also throws like 400 plus or something. It's crazy. Highly do not recommend going standstill though, unless you are like novice or complete beginner and you want to, and you're just more comfortable with it. But usually, use a run up, more power, a little bit easier too.
What most people throw to try to get distance and momentum with their shot. First step you would take with the next step, you can either take your right foot. So I'm a righty, so my right foot, I go start out with my right foot. My left foot comes behind my right foot, and then my right foot comes in front again, and this is where I start to throw. So again,
great breakdown.
Right foot, then left foot behind, and the right foot back in front.
Okay.
And by this point, my arm should be back.
Don't get lost. I know that's a little bit complicated. Three steps. I like how I went into that being like, if you want to be more complex, do these 3 steps.
Now, if you play baseball,
it's just funny the way
there's
I broke it down there.
called the rubber band. So when you hit, you want your bat to be back and your foot to be forward, and it's a rubber band. And so the rubber band goes fast.
I just want to have it be noted that I was, I think, the worst hitter on my team in baseball. So I don't know if me using a baseball metaphor here for hitting is very good. I mean, I love baseball. I still love baseball, but you know, I wasn't the best hitter. So, also, I'm doing like a forehand motion here. What does this have to do with the backhand? If I'm doing like, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This is good advice though, but not for a backhand. And maybe not coming from me either.
You're trying to get your arm back.
Same thing in disc golf. Go the opposite side.
As far as possible, basically. And then once you go through, you're just gonna have all the momentum. So I'll show you a little bit faster, but not throwing. Right, left, right, throw.
Ooh. See that power?
And that's the footwork.
Oh my goodness.
For a X step.
I see why he has the tape
thing,
on his finger now.
Hips and legs. When you're doing an X step, just like putting and everything else in disc golf, you can't have straight legs. You have to be in an athletic position. Just like
athletic
this.
Position.
Get down to get power with your hips. And really, you gotta, when you get back, you have to load your hips pointing straight back, and so it can fire through. If your hips are already like this when you're back, you're not gonna have any spin at all. So it has to be back and then spin it through.
So that's actually pretty decent advice. When you're throwing, you want to make sure you are loaded. Maybe not completely back, but to get a ton of distance, or as much distance as you want, you have to be able to pop your hips open and your shoulders as well. If they are already open and like your front foot has forced your hips to already be open on your pullback, you're not going to be able to get as much distance. It may be more accurate. That's why you'll see some players like not have like a full pullback on shorter throws, but on distance shots, you do need to load your hips and your shoulders. So, you know, not bad. There's a couple of decent
now that we got
little tips here.
Lower body, which is the most important part. Try to get a little bit more of the upper body.
Practice throw.
So we already have the grip, and when you're back, you're trying to point straight back from where you are trying to throw. So if I'm trying to throw up high, I'm trying to go there. So my arm is pointing to where I want to throw. If I want to go low,
generally true.
I'm going there. But if I just want to do a normal drive,
I'm over exaggerating here a bit.
And try not
You're not going to have an exact straight line.
That way. So this is the disc and arm is to the left of my body. That is going to cause me, if I'm trying to go straight, my arm is going to round and either come out way over to the left of where I want to throw it, or I'm going to go all the way around and go way to the right. So really keep your disc straight back, and even actually try to reach away from your body. That's going to be the easiest to pull to do a straight arm. Pull away from your body.
At this point, and even now, I rounded and still round a ton.
And
so
when
I like how I'm acting like I pull away from myself.
In this position, your arm, your elbow is called.
Man, I can't wait to see this disc come out of his hand. How long has it been? 5 minutes?
Or just the whip, actually. So with
Whiplash,
the whip,
greatest move of all time.
You have the bottom, the whip. You're holding that. And you have the top over here. When you use the whip, the middle kind of curves around, and then the top of it goes super fast at the end. And just like we're throwing a disc, it's gonna go here, kind of slow, my elbow pointing through the disc, and my arm's gonna go around and then go super fast at the end. That's the whip.
yeah, so the whip, I actually still think is a very, very useful tip. It's not much of a tip. It's more of just like understanding the mechanics of a throw. Uh, Most of your power and the force and everything is going into your fingertips and your wrist and everything here. Uh, all of the power you're generating throughout the entire motion of your throw is leading to the finish and the release in your fingertips. So the whip, the very tip of it, is in your fingertips. In every video, I I try to teach how that's the most important part of a throw of a putt or anything. It is the extension and the finish with your fingertips, because of that, like whip. Everything's going into the finish with your fingers. So whip is good. I said it a little bit wrong there, but it still works.
Trying to keep a straight arm all the way through, right at the chest level, straight arm, then whip it around, just like that. So, slow motion again, straight, and then whip it around.
One more slow motion. Yeah.
Now that I've talked for a little bit, I'll show you how it actually looks all together.
Ooh.
Now I'm going to show you how it all looks.
Okay, here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Whiplash, hips, the X step, arm, everything. Showing how it looks all together. And the first two, you're just going to see how my
I believe this is a Centurion I have in my hand here.
And the last ones, the cameraman's going to follow the disc. So here's the first shot.
I heard a lot of snap there. What the heck? Did I lose something in the last 4 years?
Second one, do it one more time.
What is that disc? I have no idea what that is. Okay. I mean, you know, I'm probably 80 pounds here.
Okay, now
some power I'm generating right there.
How the disc is actually flying when I throw it.
Oh, cameraman's following this one. I threw it straight into the ground.
That was weak. Okay. Got 4 more. Showing you again.
Oh, Hades. Do I love this Hades?
Oh,
Doesn't
no.
go far. Never mind. That didn't go far at all.
Darn. Okay.
Darn.
So sometimes when you go low, usually because your legs might dip, instead of keeping straight leg at the end.
Ooh, what was? Wait, whoa. I just want to watch that again.
Might dip.
Okay.
Of keeping straight leg at the end.
Oh my gosh. Don't do it. I just did right there.
That's what I did.
Please, whatever you do, if you take one advice from this, don't do that.
Did it again.
You didn't fix anything. Okay.
I get one of these.
One more time.
Good. Here you go.
You have to. Just keep your legs straight.
That was
in the air. Mm-hmm.
And if you're wondering how far these are going, it's around 300 feet, somewhere in there. And
yeah, that's probably about accurate.
See how it flies?
Trespass. This trespass is actually hanging up in my room. It's a Hall of Fame disc right there. That's the reason. Look at that flight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I love that thing. It's like 150 grams.
As you saw, some of them might have flew different. It's because some drivers are more overstable, which means it would go to the left if you're a righty thrower, or some are more understable, which is to the right if you're a righty thrower. But get into that in different.
Like half the discs that I threw there are now in my dad's bag, and they are all like roller discs for me now. I wouldn't be able to throw any of these. Specifically that last one, that yellow trespass. It's 152 grams, I think, or 157. I hunted up because I physically couldn't throw it. Even for a roller, like, would flip over too much. So you're gonna go through a lot of different discs as you progress in distance. It is kind of fun looking back at like my old bag and seeing different stuff. Like all of these kind of flew stable, and now they're like my dad's stable stuff. Sometimes I'll pull them out and throw them. It's kind of fun.
Video, explain it a little bit more.
I like this pose I got.
That was driving.
Like Superman.
Hope you enjoyed.
Look at those guns.
go to the section where I talk about the end. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned some things about it. If you want to learn more, again, you play and other people probably have longer videos.
You play and other people. Okay.
But I got into some driving form. There was some complicated things I put in there as well, but they're very important.
Complicated, like the 3 steps.
Hope you enjoyed, and like right there, and subscribe right there.
I should do that for every outro. That's so amazing.
My cat is right there.
Oh, we didn't get a photo of Iceland up there.
I'm gonna do my signature.
What are we doing?
Run. So,
my signature run? What's my signature run? That's my signature run? What do you mean by... I have a signature... What? That's how I end it? This is my signature run. Okay. I don't know if I liked the finish much, but, you know, all in all, better than I thought it would be. Actually, I had a couple good tips and advice. There's also a couple really bad things. I don't know what was going on with that straight leg towards the middle there. And I don't know what my signature run is. Should I pull that out on tour? Anytime I make like a really good drive or like a really good putt, I just sprinted down in my signature run. Is that like my raptor legs? But it's like my Dallas chicken legs or something. Maybe that's my new nickname is Chicken Man. I think, you know, I should run this through Stokely. I think this is a $1,000 idea right here. Dallas chicken legs, Garber. Watch out, Ricky. There's a new up and comer. I really liked how I did the like and subscribe there. It was like my full pullback form. Well, that was little 12-year-old Dallas. You know, usually I would say I hope you enjoyed, but I don't know if I would want you to enjoy it that much, because I don't know if I want to watch that many videos of young me. But if you really like it, tell me in the comments below. I actually probably would enjoy watching some vaulted videos if I have any. We could even edit together some ones we didn't do. Look back on the archives. If I had to guess my measurements back then, I was probably 5'1", 85 pounds at the most, and probably 3 pounds of that was just in my hair, a little Goldilocks. I mean, there's a couple good tips, some good advice in that video. I don't know what was going on with the straight leg in the middle, and I don't know what in the world my signature run is. But that was me giving you some advice on driving. Hope you liked it, and I think to give it some justice, I gotta do this outro how 12-year-old me would do it. So thank you for watching. Hit that like button right there, subscribe button right there, and actually Iceland, my cat, right there. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Okay, and then I gotta do my run.